Hi, I'm Heather Vitale. Good morning and welcome back to Post Time.
Winter Night is not your typical harness horse. And, well, Susan Skinner is not your typical harness horse owner. Susan has had the 8-year-old pacer since he began his racing profession. And despite numerous injuries that have ended the careers of many other horses, Winter Night seems to always come back from them. Why? Here on Post Time, we think much of it has to do with Susan's faith and admiration for the horse she calls Junior Mint. Let's stop by and chat with Susan about the little horse who could in this edition of Heather on the Spot.
Susan, let's just start from the beginning. When is the first time that you laid your eyes on Winter Night?
Jason bought him from Harrisburg, and I was furious. Jason loves babies. I hate babies. I like racehorses. You drop them in the box, start making money with them right away. So I told Jason, I said, I'm not touching that horse. I'm not cleaning his stall. I'm not doing anything with him. And I did it for about a week. And then we were stabled with someone else, and they called us and said he had gotten loose, and he was standing in the middle of the shed row here, bleeding. So by the time we called the vet and got to him, it was like 2 hours. And she TQ'd him. It was Michelle Egley. So he had gotten loose and kicked his leg through another stud's gate and just kind of like sliced his right hind leg, and it was just like flopping over. I would always walk him with a lead chain across his nose, but I figured he'd been TQ'd and bleeding, he didn't need it. I turned the corner there, and he like reared up on his hind legs. I put him in his stall, and he dove right into his grain. So I told Jason, I said, I want half of him. And Jason literally like had half my money from a horse we had sold previously, and he said, you're nuts, he's got 3 legs. And I said, I don't care, I want to buy half of him. So that was the first time I like really thought, oh, I might like this horse. And then after that, we brought him back from that, and he was racing along good. He was actually racing in like the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes. He had shied from a tractor and jumped on a fence post, and a spike came through his chest. And Erica Hanley was like, had seen this happen, and she ran over to him. 3 men like lifted him off. She like pinched his chest off like from the bleeding while we ran the trailer over, picked him up, brought him back. Michelle Egley came back for that injury as well. And we got him back from that, and we raced him a few times, and then he ended up breaking both of his knees like later on. But the point is, he's definitely his own worst enemy. But I feel like through all of his injuries, he's like, I think I can, just give me another shot.
You're like tearing up talking about him.
Yeah.
You know, that's love.
Yeah, he like, someone said once that like the horse loves to do his job, and I had no idea what that meant until like I met Winter Night. And he does have so much heart.
You retired him though at once, didn't you? I mean, like, okay, so there was, what injury, I say forced his retirement, but we're gonna get to that. Let's just take it step by step. So what happened, and then you decided to retire him?
He broke his knee. He had broken it, like completely broken it, and we took him to Patty Hogan, and she put, I think, 3 screws in it. And if she told us to give him 8 months, we gave him a year. Like, we gave him plenty of time. And we brought him back from that. And he raced a couple times, but he was still a little sore, so we took him back to Patty. And we actually were thinking about, you know, what can we do to fix him? And she said that arthritis kind of grows around the screws, and that it had been so long that if we took the screws out, it would do more damage. So we either race him the way he is or retire him, but taking them out definitely probably wasn't an option. So we didn't want to race him like that, so we retired him for about 6 months. He was out in the field, and then I told Jason I needed another horse, and Jason went out to him one day to check on him or something, and he was trotting through the field sound, so Jason said, just give him a try again. And I don't think Jason thought he'd make it back, but it was almost a year to the day we qualified him, and knock on wood, he's been going since.
That is amazing. I mean, really, I know that there are horses out there that break bones and they come back, and you know, it's amazing what, you know, medicine. I mean, we talk about like human medicine and human doctors, but equine doctors and what they can do, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But this horse, I mean, like, that's seriously, like, he's an everyday miracle.
Yeah.
Like, and he does love his job.
He does really. Now, I think he is getting older now. I mean, we've owned him his whole life. I mean, like I said, Jason bought him as a baby and we broke him. And so he is getting older, and I think he's getting a little more like comfortable knowing he has a forever home because I think he's taking care of himself. I'm not sure he'd come home 26 in a piece with a cracked knee now, but he definitely tries his hardest. And yeah, I mean, he's definitely been like one for the books as far as like this injury and that injury and this injury. So if we could put him in a bubble, we certainly would.
Well, thank you. So I'm hoping, like, everyone has a different feeling about a winter night. You know, when you think of a winter night, you know, you think of like frigid cold and snow. So having you on today, I want people to think winter night and have their hearts warmed.
That's right. And they should, because he's a good horse. He deserves it. So, you know, I also I ordered a specialty vanity tag, and it's winter night. I could have gone with Skinner, but I liked winter night better.
Well, I'm so glad that he's got a forever home with you. Thank you for being on the show. I'm
thank
so
you.
happy to hear that story
Thank
and
you.
let everybody else hear it as well.
Thanks.
So go winter night.
Go winter night.